Red,
More blood mages.
Red, tell me what happened last time.
Well, it began with Adalia and Ira having met up to have to talk with, Livia, as she introduces herself, explaining about the situation in Dinnerum, to Vinter's whole little slavery thing they're doing. And of course, the sad truth of the matter is that more than likely they won't really stop if you just start with one operation. And they plan to activate in a few months, we'll say. And that she wishes to have a hand in stopping that. Not really sure exactly what her reasoning is. Maybe she really doesn't want to see slavery take root here, or at the very least want to see her boxes fail. Not too sure, but at the very least, Adalia decided to take this to Hartbert to hopefully let her have a conversation with him, and we can find a way to save those who will be most vulnerable and in danger because of this. As Ira was left with Livia and, her, Livia, and I believe her name was Gwen, I believe. Or maybe we say her name. No, Gwyneth. That's right, Gwyneth. As Ira was staring off into like disassociation as they were talking about, demons, and Gwyneth basically spilling the beans to Livia, who seemed to be happily fascinated by everything. As she went to Hartbert explaining what happened, and of course her concerns and fears, and Hartbert hearing that out and saying, "Bring her to me immediately." As we did so, and they sat down to talk. Getting more information, and he seemed to be willing to help see this through, as well as an opportunity that this could bring. The fact that it's a chance that Loghain may be a part of this and be aware at the very least, and you'll need more than just pleas to get those in charge to listen to you, especially if you're an elf, as Idala is probably well aware of. And the plan is to interfere, and we'll have her go to Dinnerum, as he told her later. Go to Dinnerum, keep an eye on things, and if it has a chance, if it gets that dire, we'll have a chance to speak with the Queen, much to Adalia's shock. But if it means helping those people, why not? As Dinnerum now is going to be another destination, and she'll relegate her other tasks that he had requested of her to some other trusted people. As they talk a bit more, eventually realizing she asked him about, Colwyn's going to be still with him and concerned about his safety, but Gwyneth hopefully will have his back, as Adalia doesn't seem to have any reason to fear, at the very least right now. As Hartbert nodded and told her to tell Ira will be coming with, as Adalia, while relieved to have someone with her so she won't be alone in this task, was a bit unsure about leaving Hartbert with just, only two people to guard him necessarily. But she nodded and went off to tell Ira, who took the news well, at least on the surface, as she was preparing to leave, and got another visit from Colwyn/Shade, who seemed to want to taunt her, and another reminder about the growing distance that's being made between Hartbert and Ira. And, Ira didn't give much in the bait, but seemed to be preparing for the next task at hand. As Anissa and Fergus talked, they're aware they're going to be moving out to hopefully help the wounded, and to discuss about going back to High Ever, possibly getting back to his castle and getting Fergus' chance to mourn, as he was told the news about what happened to his family by Hartbert, and it was a lot to take in. And Sinford even got a visit from Serana, who revealed that things are changing a bit, that she's going to need someone who's a bit more of an expert to go to Dinnerum with them, that she's not a fan of slavery, and she's heard stories and things like that, and she refuses to stand idly by and let it happen. And she plans to kill anyone who is attached to this. Doesn't matter who they are, they're just going to die for it. Now, Sinford seems to be all right with that. At the very least, he sees no reason to be alarmed by her statement. As we all prepared for travel and made our way towards, for some of us to make a pit stop towards Dinnerum and leave the caravan afterwards, the other ones to go off to Soldier's Peak, as they had said. And though Sinford also had another surprise, as he saw the flags of Gwaine basically flying in the distance, and came upon Sir Catherine, along with a company of Loghain's finest, as they explained that they were going off to deal with some Dinnerum, the problem, and the Darkspawn and all that things, and they chit-chatted a bit more about what's been going on, explaining, of course, Hartbert and all his exploits, much to Sir Catherine's surprise and shock. And the fact that she had some reservations now, but even more so. At the very least, hopefully this will prove to be a good opportunity in the long run, because Loghain is still back at Dinnerum, and with the chances of good news about the whole horde being directed towards more the Arlesian direction, maybe there's a chance here. As they nodded and said goodbye, and Adalia and Sinfer actually had a conversation a bit afterwards as she asked what had transpired, and they had a bit of a chat before we continued our march. Eventually splitting off as Adalia, Sarana, and Sinfer, and I believe a few songbirds went off to dinner room, much to Adalia's surprise, as she said goodbye to Colwyn and gave her a scarf and wished her safety and peace and luck, at the very least. Whatever this is going to happen, she hopes she's going to be okay. As we all went off to, say hello to dinner room. And Anissa, stayed with the caravan as well. As a few days passed, she seemed to be fine. Her condition hasn't worsened compared to some other people. And with that, it seems she may not have the taint at all. As Colwyn climbed up to her and told her, well, it seems like if you and a few of your people that were trusted are going to go with Lord Fergus Cousland to help him with his task of taking out Ivor. And Anissa nodded, wanting to go and hopefully help Fergus in this whole situation as they went about their ways as well off to Ivor. Back in dinner room, we escorted ourselves to the gates, of course, tell them lying our way through, not telling the real reason we're here, and decided to make a plan. Sarana mentioning that there's already been a house been rented, things have been set up, telling, Ira and Sinford to go and find a pirate or someone to help delay them if they decide to make a run for it or move too quickly by the seas. As Ira seemed to realize there's more going on at this chance, but nodded, and they went about their ways to go by the docks. As Sarana took Adalia aside to explain exactly what they plan to do. That they're going to come here and they're going to kill the family that's in charge of this area, we'll say, and ensure that they can't become a problem, especially knowing what she knows about them. And, of course, some other things that Adalia was aware of. Apparently, Hartbert's tearing of the Fade, his whole couple other things that she wasn't made aware of with the mages as well, and her shock of surprise, as Sarana seemed to just spill it all. As well as the fact that Sarana will ensure that whatever plan Hartbert has, whether he goes for more power for himself or goes for the crown entirely, then she will ensure that an elf is by his side, whether she has to get with the queen herself or not. She wants to see this work out for her people, as Adalia seemed to understand too. And, they both agree that whatever can be done to make sure that equality for elves is the ultimate goal. As we decide to stake out the house that we had to keep out for this ruling family. Eventually, Idalia had an opportunity to take care of them then and there, and she took it instead of waiting for the week or so, and poisoned them. And I presume they should be all dead and out of the way right now. While that was going on, back at for Sinford and Ira, they had a bit of a conversation too. Ira confessed a bit of her frustrations with the whole being ignored by Hartbert, the fact that it seems like her words and concerns are taken into account, and what that means in comparison to what she was put on this little mission here to be out of the way. She is well aware of that. Sinford trying to give her a bit of pat on the shoulder and a bit of comfort to soothe her worries, but it's something that's been going on for quite some time. And only a bit of advice that no more friends fight, and hopefully they have a chance to reconcile, but who knows where that will lead them. And Anissa, the rest of them having decided to go to Ivor, sneaking in a bit to see what's going on before ultimately deciding to announce Fergus's presence. Lord Cousland here to take back and get us back his home, as well as being told that someone else is already running this thing for Lord Cousland. Bannon Cannon, or at the very least Anissa's brother, is here in charge, much to her surprise. And I think that's where it ended last. Anissa finding out about her brother, Sinford and Ira looking for pirates, Dahlia and Sarana doing murder charges, and I think Sinford here for along with the ride too. I think that's where, that was the last of it.
Call the murder charges. I call it public service.
Exactly.
So, Sinford, Ira, you walk into this tavern. I think you were heading this way right now, right? And I think
Yes.
that you were hearing a conflict.
Yes, something stood out here. There's a commotion.
Yes, as you kind of approach the tavern, you will see in front there's this woman that's like clearly armed, surrounded by like 3 guys who are also armed, and it looks like it's about to a fight's about to break out. as she does throw a few more insults. Already very pissed. Not sure if you do
Well,
anything.
if we're
or
looking
just...
for pirates, this is probably the best place to start.
Oh, well,
Um,
listen. I don't want to racially profile people, but like looking at her,
She looks piratey.
she does have a pirate hat. Yes,
A big hat.
yes, she does have a big hat. The biggest hat, in fact.
Stagnates too, Isabella.
Isabella, my beloved.
This is the-
I guess Ira will look at Sinifred for this because she can't really help out in a fight without outing herself. Just say, we needed a pirate.
It certainly looks the part. All right, let's lend a hand. As what do you mean, Grunt? I'm just a bit sleepy. Leave me be.
Even your protests don't inspire anything.
I'm just snoozing.
Night has just begun, Mac. You can't be snoozing now.
It's gonna be a long night, alright?
But yeah, no. As you'll what are you gonna do?
Can we hear what they're arguing about?
It sounds like she owes them money.
Oh, great. Gonna make it harder.
Yeah, they sound to have they seem to have legitimate grievances. It's kind of making fun of them.
I don't think this operation has a budget here.
I mean, listen. Has to.
Okay, well, Ira's gonna try and step in and try and de-escalate the situation if she can by saying, whoa, 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 we don't need to resort to fighting. I'm sure we can work this out.
As the woman smiles and says, I mean, it's true, I will really be fair on them. As like one of them kind of like grips like the club he's holding. Listen, just give us the money and we'll leave you be, woman. I don't have it. Listen. Probably have a good chance finding it if you jump into the water over there. Should be at the bottom of the pier. The other guy will turn to you, Aaron, like, who are you and what's your business here?
Just a passerby, making sure that I don't know what exactly is going on. She's gonna turn to the pirate.
Well, he is a scrawny looking gentleman. Lost several games of cards and well, I won it fair square. One of the other guys says, she obviously cheated. We caught her like 2 times. Like, I don't remember anything.
You caught her after you handed the money over?
One of the guys says, well, we didn't know she was a known cheat. It's like, you're just judging me by what other people say.
I mean, it sounds like they lost and maybe a little bit sore about it.
As the guys, I'm like, yeah, there's something gonna be sore. As he has like the club lifted.
Oh god. Mac, please.
That's not. I'm awakening slowly. Hold on. That's not this. That's not this point. That's not this point. So it's just 7. 2 versus 3 versus 1. A very brave gentleman.
I mean, he's gonna turn around and like take a swing at you.
Listen. Yeah.
Give me a battle roll.
I will give you a battle roll. Oh.
Drunk sailors.
Listen, I should be able. I have +7 momentum. I have +3 iron.
But if it's
Now
a
watch
match,
this.
it's a match, Mac. You have to.
Like that right now, I'm.
Don't put that
My mind's a foggy place. Strong it. There you go.
Yeah, and, you kind of like sidestep out of the way as you draw your blade and kind of like slice on his arm as he like jumps back, as the woman will also with like the back of the saber kind of slams it against another guy's head as he like sort of collapses in a daze, as the third guy just fucking bolts. And so the other two are slowly like kind of like limping away. Nothing gets me going in the morning like this, but oh, maybe there's one other thing, but you don't do that out here. At least not all the time. So how can I help you two, my greatest saviors?
How about we sit down for a drink and well,
Play some cards?
that's not. You know what?
I don't see anything wrong with a friendly game of cards, though.
Listen, Semford respects a fellow cheater. He's like, just gotta win the game. Let's do not. Listen, why not? We can talk business after we had our fun.
She'll smile. And yeah, the three of you will head in the tavern. As she's gonna sort of grab a table. And as you two sit down with her. Grabs a couple of drinks as my name is Isabella. Who are you two?
You can call me Ira. It's nice to meet you.
Sinfrid.
Met. Question is, what do the two of you want with me?
Well, I don't mean to presume anything, but we're in the market for a captain, someone with a ship.
And you're rather big hat and had strong personality. You do kind of look the type, huh?
Sort of nods. All right, and what's the job?
That's where it gets a bit tricky. Though, based on how we met, maybe not so much of an issue. It's going to be a bit under the table, I guess. We're breaking up a slaving operation.
She kind of like goes wide-eyed and it's like, slaving operation. Here?
Right?
Interesting. thought the Heraldans didn't engage. I thought the Heraldans didn't engage in slavery.
Typically, no.
Well, there's a reason it's being done rather underhanded, and the operation itself is not announcing itself. But you see our predicament, and well, the request would be for you and your people to stand by in case, the little magistrate tries to weasel his way out.
Right? Magister. Oh, am I attacking the ship?
Oh, come on, are you scared? Are you? Come on, they're not even here officially.
Well, they can throw fireballs and I know this. They're on the water.
Listen. It's merely you're here for insurance, and hopefully, it won't come. Maybe we won't even beat the match. So maybe it'll just be as minions. Yeah, because the thing is, it's a promise. I already did start off a promise. Isabel's a pirate, so if Sinford doesn't know what about her characters, like, promise you can I actually do a wits roll to see how she's reacted to that news, if she's like appalled at all, because
No.
I'm not sure what kind
You
of pirate it is.
don't need to roll with it. She didn't even flinch.
Yeah. Listen, pirates are not moral people.
I was about to say, right, I don't think Isabella's fucking character growth was that of a decent person. This is Isabella before any character development.
Well, it's called fuck you, get mine read.
Well, Red, it's simple. Skill issue. Simply skill issue.
So, okay. Don't worry, you won't be fighting a monster underwater. It will merely be him do the mop up in case some of his crew try to make a run for it.
The idea is just for a getaway. Hopefully not a hot exit, but an exit.
Well, I'm gonna charge for hazard pay.
Well within your right to do so.
When is this going down?
I think
Do I know an
today-
exact time?
No,
I think
the
it was
idea
today.
the idea is to kind of have her on standby in the near future, so probably maybe a few days at most,
Okay.
and give her like the because you know like what ship would be carrying the slaves.
Yeah, that's what I say. Be on standby till the end of the week, then we will give you the identity of the slaving vessel.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Mac?
I fucked my mic this time. My mic that bad today. This time of year.
No, I just
You're here.
yeah, good.
Okay. Stay on standby till the end of the week, then we'll give you the details on the ship and we need to jump.
All right. $100 sovereigns up front, and if it comes down to fighting, 300 more. That is a lot of money, yes.
Ira, why did we lead with the slaving and the winter bit?
I didn't say to Venter, you're the one who
Where's the Spider-Man?
Okay, maybe we thought it, baby.
Is this something we could like actually afford, even if it is a lot?
You'll lose all your supplies.
All of our supply?
Yeah.
Both of us?
Mm-hmm. This is pretty steep on them.
Mhm.
Now listen. Maybe that doesn't come to this, and you only have to lose like 2 supply. Other 300s in case the actual fighting happens.
Pretty steep, but
I mean, you're just asking me to hang around for several days, do nothing, maybe lose out on other opportunities, and then you're asking me to go and fight some rather dangerous people.
well, if you'd let me finish, I would say we value what you're doing here, so I think it's more than worth it. We can handle it.
Now, the question I have is why don't you report this to the actual authorities? Why do you need a pirate for this operation?
I suppose that's where it gets a little bit more sticky.
It surely does, because you're willing to pay quite a lot for this.
It's done in part by the authorities.
Oh? Who's bankrolling
secret.
you then?
Clearly.
Oh, sorry, you meant the operation.
Mhm.
Just kind of like raises an eyebrow. Well, I assume you can't run a slaving ring here without some bribes going to the locals. That's my question. Who is bankrolling you?
Us?
Sorry, honey, but you don't look like you're.
No, I'm asking us. Like you're asking who's giving
Yes.
us the funds?
Who's bankrolling you?
I wasn't under the impression that like any of this is like necessarily secretive, connecting back to
Not really.
Hartford.
I mean, it depends. Like, it would be nice if the problem is if like Hal learns of this,
Yeah, but
he's gonna have time
it's
to react. But it's
trying
not,
to be quiet about it, but it's not like entirely.
He's gonna make an announcement quite soon.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Ira will say we're backed by Lord Hartbert Wolverton.
What kind of cargo are we looking at here at? How many elves, humans?
I don't know for sure. As far as I know, likely elves. Has something to do with the alienage, that's as far as I know.
So a random lord that I haven't heard about, so probably not nobody important, going to spend hundreds of sovereigns on saving enslaved elves.
That's correct.
This is odd.
He's a unique personality.
I'll say. Yeah, this is easy money, I suppose. So you have a deal right there. Like extends her hand for a handshake.
I'll shake it. Glad to hear it.
Give me the money and I will be on standby with my crew. Only drunk enough that they can do their jobs.
You know them best.
Fuck. The problem is, I'm thinking Can I do it? I'm not sure if this woman's trust enough to give her the money instantly. Yes, I'm about to. I guess about to say. I guess.
She said up front she's taking some.
Yeah, no, she's taking those 200 sovereigns up front.
She said 100.
No, she said 200. Can't gaslight me, Jill. I'm the master of gaslighting.
You said 100. I heard 100.
No,
It was 200, Jill. It was 200.
I'm deaf.
there's 200 up front, and if fighting breaks out, another 300 on top.
Okay, I heard 300. I guess I misheard the first one. All right, 200 then.
Surely she's not gonna charge us this exorbitant price for just hanging around. But yeah, it says, kind of like sees you hesitating. Changed their mind already. Sure, there's other captains here going to entertain you.
Nice. Nice. As he listens, as he takes it out. Usually I like to reserve payment till service, but I think in this case, considering the nature of the operation, consider the gist of goodwill.
Gonna hand her the money. I need both of you to conduct.
Money gone.
Is it implied, Red? I don't remember. I'll be honest. Most I remember is she was like kind of like in a shit marriage. Guy fucking kicked the bucket.
It's definitely explored more in her other formats of media that they have, but it's definitely he's like, yeah, you're my plaything. I do what I want with you, and she didn't have a choice.
I forgot you are the true lore master here.
Don't the comics go into it?
Yeah, they do. They do. They explain more in the comics and stuff like that. It was not a good time all around.
Yeah, there are comics.
Oh, tomorrow there are comics and books, and then online plays and media. There's a lot.
I'm trying to find on the wiki.
There should be like a small blurb on the on her wiki, on the Dragon Age wiki. You just gotta get the background thing clicked it.
But yeah, takes the money, says well, unless you're down to fuck, I will have to find some way to entertain myself for a few days.
I suppose we can find you around here then?
She nods. Like I said, I'll have my men stand on watch, and if they notice your ship leaving port, well, nobody's better on the sea like the sirens call.
Alright, okay for the deeds.
Yeah, no. We'll take her leave. Not sure what I want to do after.
Ira will turn to Siegfried and just say, like, as they're exiting the tavern, and what are the odds she just takes the money and runs?
Well, like all things in life, it's it happens or it doesn't.
Very insightful. Thank you.
That's nice, faith and a bit of thief's honor.
Well, let's hope she does too then.
I guess we'll have to see then.
If we don't have a specific place or time to meet back up with the others, could always keep an eye out, though. Watching to make sure a ship doesn't leave isn't exactly thrilling.
The civil shrug. I'm gonna stick around, but personally, I mean, at this point, the money's in her pockets, and well, if she decides to book it, not much we can do unless we personally hold her hostage. I don't think her crew would agree with that.
Fair enough. But Grant, we don't have like a agreed upon meeting place with Serana and Idalia, do we?
No, you do actually. There's like a
We do?
small
Okay.
warehouse near the marketplace.
I guess we head in that direction? Unless there's anything else that you want to do, Mac.
Nope.
Trying to shadow box her in chat.
You don't have to. I've also
Very-
done that.
it's very
No, he
important.
needs to.
I'm sorry, Red. That's a very liberal interpretation of what you're like applying there. It sounds to me like she was just kind of like into it until she was like, "Well, no, you don't have no freedom," and she's like, "Ah, fuck, I hate this. This guy's
Well, I'm not
also
saying
boring
she's,
as shit."
I said mostly it seems Isabel has not necessarily traumatized by our experience, other than the fact she never wants to ever be controlled by anyone ever again in her
But-
life, and she seems to be like, "Hey, I want my freedom and
Yeah,
I
she
want to
clearly
be."
has a
Yeah.
very fucked up sense about like sexuality, but
I didn't say that's not something she has to worry about ever.
yeah, listen. Reading some of this wiki page, that's not the most like fucked up thing. I think the first part is more fucked up. The part about the first ship's captaincy, right? But that makes me uncomfortable. not
Yeah, I didn't
this
get that
part.
far in that part of the thing. I read the comic books a little bit a while ago, but I remember her just talking about mostly had a bad time all around. I was mostly talking about her first marriage and her dislike of being enslaved in any way for herself.
But yeah, no. I think at this point, Dahlia, you've finished your fucking thing, right?
Yes, I've killed a couple people, a family, one would say.
Listen. And then make sure that there are no descendants of the Arl.
Of course, absolutely.
They were assholes anyway. But yeah, I'm not sure there's anything you want to do other than that. Right now.
I think other than she wants to move around inconsistently by trying to get the ear about what's been going on with the alienage. I presume as another elf, she can move amongst them without too much
Yes.
trouble.
I won't even make you roll.
Okay.
Actually, I will. Give me a secure advantage with this, but you'll get a +1.
Gotcha.
Every roll, another chance for a miss with the match.
It's his greatest dream. Damn. There you go.
So, as Ara, don't cheat now. Don't get momentum when you burn the fucking thing.
Sorry, I just read it. Okay.
Can't believe this. Um, as yeah, listen, you go around the marketplace. You can't go into the actual alienage. It's still like closed off. But speaking with some of the locals, asking around, does seem to be listen, the rumors that Serana said are pretty much confirmed. Apparently there was a big fiasco where apparently the Arl's son did something to provoke the elves. Some people claim, and well, the elves tried to murder him, cause like an entire uprising. Which, listen, luckily, the safety of the city was quelled down by Arl Howe, as he brought in his men to bring in law and order, as they closed down the alienage and kind of are currently investigating the situation to make sure that there are no more dissidents.
You said Arahal, right?
Yes, Arl Howe is the guy that came in to save the day, basically.
Oh, neato. Okay.
Put down some unruly elves.
Gotcha.
These savages. They would attack the previous Arl Sound for nothing. Being a bit of a drunk. Is that reason enough for murder? I don't think it is. Elves and their
I
fucking
see.
weddings. Can't believe it.
Is that what someone says to me? Elves and their fucking
Yes,
weddings.
these are the vibes you're getting.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah. She just nods and smiles and reacts how they presume she should react while seething inside. It's fine. I'm not sure they can give her any information about the Arl son of his reputation, or is it just he's just known as a drunkard? He's just playful, guys.
Listen. There's a couple of people that will say that yes, that Vaughn fucking what's his fucking last name? Some stupid shit. Give me a second. Kendall's fucking. See, like the moment your last name is Kendall's, it's like you've lost the fight. That Vaughn and his family, listen, they are in fact. Some people have very bad opinion. There's like rumors going about the guy that he wasn't just a drunkard, but he was a very abusive man that would quite frequently pick on everyone around him. There are plenty of allegations of like rape and bastard children going around. None of them have been proven, of course. So there's people. The only reason people aren't seemingly more upset about this guy is because he mostly targets at the elf. Don't really give a shit.
Yeah. And how long has this lockdown of the alienage been going on, time-wise?
Well, that's the concerning part. Certain people are. The concerning part for you. It's been ongoing. I think at this point, like months, I want to say. It's been going on for some time. At the very least, since you all started in Wolverton, I think at this point it's definitely been like 2 months, roughly.
Gotcha. And no one's seen any elves leave or be allowed to leave so far.
Not out of the alienage.
That is very concerning.
For you maybe citizens are like good riddance.
Do they have food in there? Do they have food or stocks? Anything?
That's the Arl's problem, not mine.
Understandable, of course.
Streets have been much cleaner since they locked them up. Business has been completely unaffected since they were poor anyway, more than anything.
She thanks them and takes her leave, scurrying back to our little rented home for now.
As yeah, I think Serana and the Songboards are not in, but
Mm.
they'll be able to rest a bit before Sinfrid and. Well, actually, no, because Sinfrid and Ira would be here first. What the fuck am I saying? Sinfrid,
Yeah.
Ira, you will arrive at the warehouse. There's no one here right now, so if there's nothing else you want to do, you can just relax and rest a bit.
It's enough rest for me to finally heal after all this time, or no, Grunt?
I want to make a potion, but I would risk my supply, which would make me unable to pay Isabella, so I'm not going to do that.
Listen, Mac, you can give. I was gonna say, Mac, you gonna give me a heal roll?
I can give you that.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, he is. Now listen, you could have the you could have Ira do it. Have better odds of success than if you do it yourself, but yes, you would notice Sinfrid is still, his wounds haven't completely.
Do you want help with that, or are you more of the I'll handle it myself kind of guy?
I'm never one to reject the helping hand. Yes, there was a little time on the road, but I think now I think the others are still taking their time.
Right, and do you want me to help to the best of my ability, or to stick to the traditional, like, salves and bandages?
There's nobody sees us in here. As long as there's no flashy lights, it'll track anyone.
I'll keep it subtle. All right. I'm so
Yeah,
scared.
If you're doing the conventional non-magical healing way, just keep a heal roll.
No, I'm doing magic, so it's
Well,
hard. Yeah.
Yes, and it's hard.
This is for match 20 Templars.
I have so much momentum though.
Listen, Jill. Now let's.
What?
You want to burn this momentum now?
I have the second dot of the sorcerer thing,
What
or
does
if
that
I
do?
score a miss, I can attempt to twist the spell and overcome it.
Ah, yes. Well, tell me how do you twist this?
Oh God. How do I twist healing?
Yes. No, I have an idea how you can twist healing. Just reroll. Give me a 1d6.
Why, no, wait. What am I doing, Grant?
Listen, you're forcing the flesh back together.
It's just gonna be painful. Oh boy.
That's the only sound.
And more.
Don't worry. Just roll 1d6.
It says I can reroll.
Yeah, it's
Both of
roll
them,
the
right?
action dice. Well, action die
Oh.
is the
Alright.
like the one that says. Oh, it's fine. No, still consider.
So it's a 3, yeah.
Because it's a free, so it's like
Still a 5, so it's still a miss.
Still a miss.
Now again, you can burn momentum.
I have 10 momentum. Well, I can't get more.
You can't get more. You can spend it. You're a coward.
Oh my God.
roll the momentum on the first roll, not the latter roll will take more momentum away from you.
Doesn't matter because that's the.
It resets to 2, so it doesn't matter. No matter what.
Listen, burn momentum if you're a coward, Jill.
Why are you calling me a coward?
So I can bait you into not living it as a miss. Listen.
I'll be a coward.
Oof. As Sinfred, you see her like start doing the spell. As it doesn't like the pain of your wounds doesn't really go away. As she starts adding more and more power, and as she sort of like starts, you can see flesh. Well, it's calling it healed is a wrong term. It's crudely stitched together. Um. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make you roll and endure stress. After you get so you can bump your health up to. I'll do this. For each health you gain, you lose one spirit. So I'll make it your choice. Never mind. You don't have to roll me.
Oh.
And after that, you roll me endure stress. That's a rather traumatic experience.
Never do magic healing away. Holy shit, this is some bullshit. Holy fuck, the Templars are right. What's the point of magic? This is dog ass. This is some dog ass.
Listen, are you healed or are you not? Listen, it's up to you how much you want to endure this. This is a very painful experience. You can heal like by one. You have to go all the way up.
I think I need at least 4. I think that's a good vibe-based thing. That's like 3 harm for combat. I think 4 is a nice number. I think.
It's your health by 2. That's...
All right, let's see.
Ah, see. Look, you can exchange one momentum for one.
Yeah,
spirit.
there we go. Listen, he'll bite it down, shake it off. Be a Chad. Listen.
Listen, it's a horrifying experience, as it feels like your flesh is being stretched over the mass of your body, and while the wound is gone, the pain is there. This is like some of the you can see the flesh bruised around the injuries. And God, the pain you had to feel. It took all you had not to like scream. You had to bite into something to hold in the fucking raw emotion. Even if the neighbors heard you, it didn't sound that bad through the walls and the ambient noises of the marketplace. As eventually the pain subsides.
I still need to be better. Holy fuck! Oh.
Sorry, it wasn't my best work. I'm still distracted.
At least the flesh is mended. Oh, God. Next time I'll next time can maybe conventional medicine, but I think at least it's as once the fight breaks out, at least now I'm good, ready to go. Oh, fuck, maybe the Templars still have a point about apostates.
Or just like close her mouth and nod. Leave him to it for a bit.
You have a point. This asshole got some blood magic. Yeah, I'm gonna wait there for a bit as Idalia would return back. More or less, like very late in the night. You've spent like an entire day and a half here.
How does Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, good.
How is the mood when she gets back in?
Oh, they're sleeping, I assume.
Okay. At the very least, Serana's not here, you said, right?
Yeah.
I think she would try to wait up for her to talk with her for a second, but if she doesn't come back eventually, she's just going to have to go to bed and hope she can catch her in the morning.
Yeah, most likely. Um. But yeah, as in the morning, you all three will wake up as your Dahlia has.
Hello? How are you two doing?
Doing fine and dandy.
We managed to find the ship captain. What about you?
Seems things have gone well with me and Serana's little stakeout. Though I have learned some troubling news, and I'm hoping that she returns soon so I can get her opinion on the matter. The elves here have been put on lockdown for nearly 2 months after an incident here with the local Arl. And, well, no one seems to care, but I definitely do.
I think I remember hearing a rumor about that. They're totally cut off.
Completely. No one has seen them. I'm not sure what this little investigation has proven for the people here, but I was able to find out a lot of information. And at the very least, it seems the ones who are going to be suffering the most are more likely its victims. So, I'm a bit miffed. They won't let anyone in, so the worst thing I can think of doing is sneaking in, which is reckless, but at the very least, I need to know what exactly is going on in there.
If you're able to find a way to sneak in, what are you hoping to get? Like, what's the goal?
Maybe-
Just to find out?
Make sure they're alive and well. Most aliens don't have, well, food isn't stockpiled there, and there's not a lot of, even with this large place, I don't know if those people have stores or food or availability to even get food. It's been 2 months. Has anyone even made sure that they're alive? I just need to make sure for my own mental health, my own sanity.
And then how are we going to get you out if they're stuck?
I'm sure I can figure a way out. Like I said, it's very much a reckless idea, which is why I'm hoping to talk to Serana. At the very least, there must be a way in and there must be a way out.
Since they were around you, like, if this is a safe operation, I doubt you want your goods to be damaged. They're probably mistreated. I don't think they will get a high state, but I don't think they're.
Yes, but I don't know that. I don't know if they're being treated well. I'm sorry to say this, sir.
I mean, obviously they're not. They're being enslaved, so obviously not. I think that's a given.
Yes, so I want to see for myself to at least, I don't know, give them reassurances, make sure they're okay. Maybe it's just for myself. But standing here and hoping for the best, it's something I'm keen on doing.
No, I understand. Not. If you think you need to do it, then we'll find a way.
Thank you, Lady Ira. It's appreciated. Thank you for not just calling it foolishness.
It is foolish in a way. If we get caught doing this, then who's going to liberate the rest of them? But I can't find it in my heart to tell you that you can't make sure.
At the very least, I can slip in easily enough. I would just be another elf amongst my kind. And while Serana's been gone the entire night, I don't know where she is. Maybe I'm just overworrying.
You're not planning on going alone, are you?
If I have to. But like I said, I'm trying to be to wait for Serana. At the very least as well. I don't have much else to do but wait.
Something tells me we'll hear about her before we see her again.
An explosion happens in the background as soon as you say it.
All this is going on somewhere far up north. Nessa, you did just head back with Kuzland and found out your brother's in charge of Highover. The interesting turn of events.
It surely is.
As listen, if you, 'cause I thought you remember, I think you arrived in like the middle of the night.
I think so, yes.
As listen, he's gonna house you. I'm not sure if you want to have any private conversations with him, as Fergus will go to sleep blissfully unaware.
Oh, she's absolutely going to talk to him.
Kind of like I say, not tired. Really, this can wait until morning.
I mean, we haven't met in a while and just want to make sure you're fine.
Why,
So I
why
can
wouldn't
sleep
I
well.
be fine? So I'm glad you're alive. I thought I haven't heard any news from Ostagar. I thought you perished.
It was a hard way up here, but we made it. Except the others that had fallen. So I heard Hiver was taken. And you took it over?
What do you mean, taken? It's attacked by bandits. I saw an opportunity with Kuzlan army gone. Large band of them sacked the castle, killed Lord Kuzlan's family, and fled into the night with whatever they could find. It was luckily it was Arha was not that his army wasn't that far behind, and they were able to kill the perpetrators before they managed to be overseas.
Glad to hear that.
Unfortunately, they couldn't save the family.
Yes, that's a tragedy. Did you have funeral?
He'll nod. Says still we are at state of crisis, but held a small ceremony. Can do.
Of course, yes. So how's the town holding up with everything that's happening?
Quite decently. How has left me in charge. The administrative authority over the entire region.
Must be really stressed if you have to deal with all of this alone.
Some of the bands weren't very happy about events, but managed to keep them in line, especially with the Darkspawn incursion in the south. Well, other members of the Banorn taking up arms against the regent. I have no sense of duty nowadays.
For sure. Yeah, I should really head to bed. Glad to see you all right.
Still not. We'll speak more in the morning. Rest. I'll catch you up at breakfast.
She's gonna nod.
Yeah, listen, you can go to sleep.
Yes, with one eye open, yes.
Listen, he wouldn't kill his own sister.
Mm-hmm.
Needs you to be married. What do you mean? I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill my alliance ticket.
In this house, we min max.
Yes. But yeah, she's going to sleep.
Yeah, as you go to rest. And well, in the morning, both you and Fergus will be treated to well, actually, he'll be waken up a bit early, as brother will knock at the door, like presumably open it.
Yes.
Hope you were able to rest a bit. I was wanted to ask you something before breakfast.
Sure, what's on your mind?
It's, what's your relationship, Lord Kuzlan? How is he taken? I assume heard the news. Last I remember, you were his knight, but I don't know how close are you with him? You know how he reacting to all of this?
I mean, eh, he could take it way worse, but I mean, it was still his wife and child. And with the relationship, I mean, I am his right hand, if you can call it that. But I mean, I will always be on his side.
You'll not. I'll
What? Why are you
Yes.
asking?
Just gonna like look around a bit, make sure he's not watched now. Him know what really happened. Official story.
No.
You're best left out of it. I'll speak with the Lord Kuzland on my own. The less
Wait,
you know,
you're
the
not
better
gonna-
it is.
Wait, you're gonna keep it from me?
It's for your own safety. Anyone that knows the truth is in grave danger.
I don't care. I was about to fight the Darkspawn. I don't care about danger right now.
Darkspawn are a easy enemy to outwit. These people, not so much. There's spies everywhere in the castle. One wrong word and we'll both end up dead.
So you don't trust me?
Secrets? My dear sister, I love you, but you were never the subtle kind. always destined for acts of heroism, not scheming and plotting.
Fine then.
I will let you get ready for breakfast. Half an hour.
See you.
Yeah. Take his leave. Why would he like incite his sister at night? Sir. I would never lie to him. Don't worry, Fergus is not gonna lie. Fergus is gonna tell him everything. Fergus will reshape the definition of bold and brave. Unfortunately, the Kuzland family intelligence was inherited on the younger child.
It's only the female bloodline.
Yes.
So it's only like the Kuzan, the female warden is smart probably. It was like her mom.
But yeah, listen. Half an hour later, you are gonna be able to come down to breakfast. As yeah, you'll see Fergus has a barely contained expression. He's trying to play it off calmly, but he's anything but. So Owen will say, "Your just returned, my lord. I think it is best if we quickly." He'll nod. It is important that sort of the faith, the bands. Nod. As you know, my lord, Stormcoast always has supported you. He'll nod and I can count on your support, your father's support. As Owen will nod and says, "Of course, I will. Once things are arranged here, I will personally travel back, unless kind of like looks at you, Anissa. Unless you would like to see your old dad with me as well. But perhaps you should stay by Lord Kuzlan's side. I'll leave that choice up to you."
How kind of you. But I don't think the spell he has done, so.
Amara, you
Just
have
tell
to
me.
speak louder. I cannot hear you.
Got it. She just said, I don't think the spell he has done. I will prolong my stay here.
I'll nod. Well, sure, some of the others can be convinced. I know which ones to approach and how to handle the situation, my lord. Fergus will say, "I appreciate everything. This service won't be forgotten." Owen will nod. So ask a couple of questions. Yeah, no, you realize in this discussion, Anissa, Kuzlan, Fergus has no filter. He'll just tell him everything that happened. Yeah, there's the Darkspawn horde has been stalled. He'll tell him about Heartbirth. He'll tell him about the fucking mages. Owen's like fucking slack-jaw during this entire like conversation. He'll say, I trust this, I suppose. Must take example from the Grey Wardens and do what's necessary in these times of crisis. It's like Fergus will nod and Owen will say, that does bring me my point, my lord. I know it, you're probably still grieving. This isn't about feelings, it's about politics. He'll nod. Some will look at your loss and see opportunity. How do you plan on handling the Fergus will speak plainly, Owen? My lord, you are currently unmarried. Might present a opportunity. Fergus is kind of like rubbing his temples. I didn't even get to see her. I couldn't even attend her funeral, Owen, and you're talking to me about political marriages? My lord, I understand, but let me try to put the situation in terms you'll understand. You lack support, lack manpower, lack proper allies for other than this small lord in the south, which I assure you will do nothing for up here. And your name, while it carries weight, is not enough to win battles. As like he just snaps his fingers and because it's in this like dining area. They're like 3 guards standing watch. As Anissa, you just glance to the side and you see a bunch of servants just kind of go up behind the guards, fucking with knives and just slit their throats. As the guards collapse on the ground, kind of gurgling on their own blood. As Fergus just kind of stands up in shock. How spies, my lord? May speak plainly now. You are in danger here. My sister is in danger. And I will not allow your sentiments get us all killed. My lord, you have to be strong. You have to think of all the people that are depending on you right now. The right thing, the hard thing. Like Fergus just sits back down as like slams his fist on the table.
I don't.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt, but what does that have to do with getting married again?
Because
he
through
can
a
still
marriage,
sit-
she can secure a powerful alliance and delay the inevitable civil war that's gonna happen in Highever. It's not just any alliance, my lord. It's one that can buy you enough time. So like, kind of Fergus kind of like frowns a bit confused. I need to fact check my canon events. What? What the fuck am I?
What you looking at?
I'm looking at the how family tree, and I'm confused.
Ah, what are you confused about?
Why it says is what?
Mm.
Oh no, never mind, never mind. Okay, okay. Ah, I see. I was like, okay, never mind. I was misreading that. Uh, second. Yeah, so he'll say, there's one person that you marry right now. It's gonna give how. It's gonna let him think he's still in charge of the situation. It's gonna unite people, and it's gonna ensure stability while the blight is ongoing. I don't like where this conversation is going, Owen. My lord, I believe. Approach the Arl. Marry his daughter. Fucking Fergus's like face just gets like stuck in this expression of bewilderment. I know how this looks, my lord, but would give you the time to recover not just your personal strength, but strength of your army, support of people, and let How think that he is still has some leverage over you. I assure you, his daughter is not gonna betray you. And like I said, it's only a political alliance. You don't have to consummate it. In fact, a betrothal is enough here. You don't have to actually follow through it. Give him the appearance, though a marriage be ideal. Fergus just need to think about this as he like gets up and like starts walking away. The Owen will say, look at him like, please, you must talk sense into him. This is the only way you can keep being in power.
Are you aware of what you're asking him to do?
I understand, but the blight demands sacrifices out of all of us. Must convince him to marry her.
I mean, I can only do so much. I cannot promise anything. And I don't want to do this, to be clear. Because it's still his life. But I will talk to him.
He'll nod. I will try to get rid of some of the... I have some men that are loyal to me. Quickly on this.
And you're sure there's no other way?
None that I see right now. The suggestion, sister, but such short notice. His spies are no doubt reporting to him as we speak.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, no, listen, Anissa. You can go after him.
Yeah, she would.
As you'll find him kind of just watching like out one of the windows overlooking the city. Being being in charge kind of sucks, doesn't it?
I cannot talk out of experience here, but it does seem like it, yeah. I'm sorry for everything that happened to you. I mean, you're a great man, and you don't deserve this.
Think I should do. To honor the memory of them, or what? Or power?
I mean, if I would have to choose, I would choose what I would want to. I'm not sure if I would want to marry someone I never met or I don't know. But there's also the fact that if it would help the people to make this sacrifice, maybe I would consider it. I mean, there's still people on the line.
That help the people? All I'm seeing is more politics, more games being played between nobles and lords and earls. And
Yeah, it just looks like a silly game. Who has the most power?
much rather be in the south fighting Darkspawn than dealing with this.
But we're here now, and we have to do what we can. And if we can try to help the people somehow, we should do our best. I mean, if there's another chance to go about this, and I would do it, but I'm not sure how we could do it.
Time, you roll me a compel roll and I'll give you a +1 bonus.
Yes.
Listen, I think heart works. Look at that. A strong hit. Can gain +1 momentum as he'll nod and says, trust your counsel, Anissa. Thank you. As
Always.
takes a deep breath, head back into the dining area. As you see, they're like moving the bodies. Say, all right, Owen. Oh, that's the wrong gif. Oh no, never mind. He smiles evilly. You've made it your point, and it's a, well, as much as I dislike it, valid point. Owen will look at you two and say, so I'll prepare the letter, or how? News of your arrival and the request for marriage. He'll understand the implications. But if he doesn't want to risk open conflict, he will accept. Fergus will say that Jovel would give us less, but still a bit of time. Owen will very cautiously nod before like looking at you, Anissa, for you to help him out on this. And Anissa, this is your choice now. You could tell Fergus, no, you need to go marry, you little bitch. Or like, no, I think betrothal is enough.
Probably is enough.
So you just stay there in silence,
Yeah.
shake your
Yes.
head nice slightly. I understand, my lord. I will make the preparations. As he's gonna take his leave. Fergus kind of like takes a breath of relief. It's done.
Yes, it is. For the people.
For the people.
You said you weren't at the funeral of your wife and kids. Would you want to visit their grave?
Well, they don't bury people here.
Oh no.
They burn them. And Lord Master Red, you can correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's what they do, right?
I believe so, mostly because they mentioned it in the DA one. They're like, yeah, we burned a lot of things for the soldiers and the bodies we couldn't find, so I believe so.
So yeah, I imagine it is just they probably have the ashes entombed somewhere, so we'll probably visit those. Yeah, he'll not say well, let's see if let's visit their ashes. Two of you will ask, and one of the guards will lead you to the Kuzlan family. Call them mausoleum. I think that's a apt term. As yeah, you'll see there's like one for his father, mother, his wife, and his son. He will kind of fall to his knees and begin like actually crying.
My lord, if you want me to leave, I can.
Kind of
If you want to be left alone.
give you like a small nod.
On her way out, she's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and pinch it a bit and leave.
Dana, Red's on the grind. Jill, don't you like judge her? Listen, Anissa. For an advantage, put wits at the -1.
I'm gonna burn some momentum.
As you leave this area, we'll see as you're walking by
several soldiers are walking in the opposite direction from where you came. Heading towards it.
He would stop them.
One of them kind of like looks at, my lady.
Good day, all of you. Just one question. Do you need any help, or where exactly are you headed?
He looks at the other man. We're actually sent to find you. Your brother, Lord Kanan, he has requested your presence in the audience room.
He has. Of course. I will go there right away.
He'll kind of like gesture for one of his men. Make sure her ladyship arrives safely. You, as he like turns to you and says a bit quietly, says, "If you go and make sure that the city won't, these house men, they're everywhere. Things low, so your eyes peeled, my lady."
Always.
Yeah, he'll. One of them will turn around to escort you back. Meet. Ursiol, your brother is waiting throne room of the castle, where the audience is with anyone being held, as he is just kind of staring at the chair, like looks back at you. How
You wanted
how
to
is he
see me?
doing?
I mean, he's currently mourning his loss.
Melissa, do you care about our family?
Of course.
How much?
I do love all of you. That's for sure.
I also care about our family. I would do anything to keep you safe.
It's about the marriage, right?
He nods.
I mean, I convinced him to agree to the
No,
betrothal.
you let him indulge in childlike fantasies, and that would have endangered us all. You're not willing to make the sacrifice, I will.
I mean, he's still his own man. He can decide on what he wants to do. And for God, there has to be another way. And if there's just a betrothal on the first, and he needs to marry.
We are not commoners. Some people think that's a blessing. I understand there are many strings come attached to such a life. He didn't want nobility, he should have stayed in the south. Came back willingly. Wants the benefits of being a noble, none of the responsibility. That is not the kind of man I will ever support. Arohao is a snake. Don't deny this. He's an arrogant, greedy snake. Flaws one can exploit in his character. Fergus. He's just vain. That's something that, for him right now, in his position, quite dangerous. I wouldn't normally care. By coming here, endangered both you and myself. That is something I cannot tolerate.
I mean, I can see where you're headed. But I mean, we just arrived, and it's a lot.
Had time to grieve on the road. The blight and the civil war affords us no time to grieve at all.
It's his own blood.
As you are mine, I will not sacrifice you on his altar of his foolishness. Decision has been done. I was hoping your relationship would have been enough to control him, but clearly against this plan, so I must make do.
So you're just making decisions for him now?
Yes. I am also keeping your life safe from assassins and ensuring our family's position within Highever.
I'm so grateful.
I don't need you to be. I just need you to be alive and well. You may despise me if you will. You may stay at the castle if you wish. You may take your leave. I will not hold you hostage here.
I mean, I'm not sure what else I would do. I mean, I was stationed at Lord Fergus' side for a while now, and I'm currently not ready to go home now.
You may stay for as long as you wish.
Yes.
Turn around and staring at the chair. Like a few more minutes before taking his leave. Not sure if there's anything you want to do, Anissa.
Not anything specific. She's probably gonna go outside, sit somewhere, and just stare into the void.
Rip Fergus, too dumb to live. Yeah. As night, another funeral pyre will be lit. Small one, unceremoniously. So, listen, what's your plan? Upcoming days? Well, Jill, let me do a quick minute recap. Alnissa's brother was like, "Hey, listen, Fergus, we're in the shitter. Our house has us by the balls. go marry his daughter, and that will buy us time and let him think he still is in control. Fergus was like, go fuck yourself. And then Anissa was like, well, listen, we can do the betrothal option, which is like gonna buy us a bit of time, but. And then her brother was like, well, that's clearly you're not committed to this, so I'm gonna take the other path where I kill you and stay loyal to Hao and buy my and my family's life through this.
Oh, yeah, that second bit is what I didn't get.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Listen, he'll do anything to keep his family safe. Do you mean anything?
Oh, and this is not the winning train.
Don't you worry, Mac. When you're the train conductor, every train is a winning train. Anissa, what are your long-term plans? You're just gonna stay here forever?
So wait, so I get this right. Fergus is alive or not?
He's dead. He's been killed.
He's dead. Got it.
He
Got
would
it.
not come back to the castle that night.
I see. I see. So, time-wise, I mean, she kind of heard what they would do in Denerim.
Yes.
Would it work out that she returns to Denerim and meets the others?
Yeah, you could start traveling again. That's why he's like you're not a hostage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you would let him know you're leaving or anything, or just very unceremoniously depart.
She would tell him she's leaving, but not telling him where she goes.
Oh, no, say. Have my men ready a horse and some supplies for you. Take care, sister.
You as well.
Yeah, you'll able to get on a horse and head back to Denerim. Be a bit of a trip, but probably make it in less than a week. Back in Denerim. Turn off the ominous wedding. That's true. That's true, Ratzi. This is why I was looking at his family tree. He does have plenty of children. All the options on the table. Back in Denerim, you're all resting at the warehouse. Sort of later into the morning, Serana actually is gonna return. Not with anyone else, just by herself. She kind of like walks in, looks at you, Idalia, and is like, I'm impressed. You killed them
I
all
saw
by
it off-
yourself? No help needed.
I saw an opportunity. I thought it'd be remiss to miss it.
Cleanly as well.
Thank you. I wish to tell you as soon as I could, but I know that you're busy with other things as well.
Me and my men were infiltrating the alienage station there.
Oh, thank goodness! I was waiting for you for. I was planning to go in myself if I had to.
I killed the magisters there too. I think you might be capable of that.
I appreciate the praise, but unless I stroke my ego too quickly, the job's not done just yet.
Yes. I'll remind Ira, Sinfred, you're there for this conversation as well. As
Yeah.
they'll say, well, the alienage has been closed off and the magisters are running things there. Providing food and other amenities to the elves. Under the guise of treating them. There's apparently also let's call it a bit of a sickness going around, so good old mages are making sure that people are quarantined and
kept alive until they can devise a proper cure.
Our way to gain their trust and make it so they have their guards down and they can snatch them away.
Well,
Bastards.
when the unrest, when the riots started, Arshouse men came in, killed plenty of them, and the mages stepped in, offering a guiding hand, food, understanding. They trust them.
And no one knows of this. Not anyone outside of the aliens, at the very least. The winter mages running amok without anyone in charge being aware.
Oh well. Sure the Owls men are aware. People at the top must know something is going on. I just don't think they care that much. Can't do this without the approval and assistance of the city guard.
Just lambs to a slaughter, all of them.
Why, I have an idea in mind. Good.
Okay, let's hear it.
Just go in, fight them, kill them. It's gonna be hard though, especially without any collateral.
And I just said, even if we are able to survive whatever mages of Toronto has in store there, I don't think the ruling class will be too happy with us, and there won't be more punishment for the alienators here as well. They would lose a giant coin purse if this happens.
Yes. Which is why I think the city officials don't really care that much. Make their money, don't care if some elves get lost.
Exactly.
The only other person of authority in the city, to my understanding, Regent and his army left. It's the Owl running the show. He's not in the city though. Exactly sure where he is.
That would leave the queen in charge, right?
She nods.
Do you think it'd be possible to talk to her? Harper mentioned that there's a possibility that but if we can convince her, get her on our side, or at the very least get her to help us.
Convince her. Dahlia, are you still negotiating with these people?
I'm saying if we go in and kill everyone,
We don't kill
That's
the
not gonna stop us.
magisters, because that would put elves at risk. Fighting, any of us may get injured or die. Queen though, she's not that well guarded, and she certainly is no mage.
are you saying what, we kill the queen?
I think that will cause a big fuss.
Are you
What
trying?
good would come of it? How is that going to help us free these people from slavers?
Well, simple. Won't just kill the queen. We kill the queen in a way that every thick-skulled Templar in the town look at it and be like, it's blood magic. Then they will follow a very well-placed breadcrumb trail to the mages in the alienage.
Risky. There's a lot of ifs.
There is a lot of ifs.
We don't have a lot of options here. We go in, try to kick up a fuss. It means there's a chance that more people will get hurt and killed. We try to plead to, well, hope that the queen will be able to hear us, and even then, there's no guarantee she's not in on it herself. But if we imply the people who the mages here are the ones at hand, and Templars at that, who any chance to kill a mage, to mentor mages at that, would be a boon.
Nods as she looks at you, Sintra, and says, unless, of course, you have a better idea, sir.
Ooh, I'm trying to think of a better idea. As honestly, several. Okay, I don't think there's a.
Did you say you were against slavery? Thought you said warrant. Well, I assume by extension your lord would be as well. Although it does seem like he has been tolerating quite a lot here.
How is cornered again? He has little authority in the city, and plus even uprising in the
What
Western House.
use is to us a man with no authority, a queen without the ability to command her people? Sounds to me like they're just useless figureheads.
Just look at. I can appreciate the brevity of the plan on some level, but certainly the goddamn queen.
Have any other way? Any other solution?
Well, you've been into the alienage, right, Serona?
Nods.
And that's currently where they are. Is there any way that we can get to them where there's the collateral would be as little as possible? Is there any way that we could get in unseen?
We can get in. Problem is, once we're in there, we have to fight many mages. You know how destructive mages can be. Or to get everyone else out. And I'm not sure if you understand the logistics, but that would be a... Where would we take them? Where would we go? How are we gonna sneak in so many thousands of
No,
elves?
I don't think sneaking them is a viable option.
As
Lord, not Lord. She said, Sir, you
yeah.
know you've met the queen before. Have you engaged with her? Do you know her?
She would not support us. If we could collect maybe evidence, perhaps, of this, she could use.
There's evidence everywhere. I just took a stroll outside and talked to the first merchant I met. Everyone knows of this. What had happened to the alienage? Either she is content with it, or she is too weak to do anything about it.
No. Dahlia?
We just need to simply break her out. That's all. Right now, she's under heavy guard by house men.
Dahlia, wait a moment. Has a point. He looks at this and says, "You think we bring evidence? She can convince the Templars to action."
Should be certainly possible, yeah. They sure should won't tolerate fucking Kavinter mages slavery.
Nods. Oh,
You just need to get.
You think you can? I have
Okay.
several missives. Well, I think at the very least the illegal action of slavery. Her. And there's plenty of ways a Templar can extract the information out of mages. If surely we get some of those people who've been quarantined, they'll be able to testify. Do you think can get me, the queen? Yes, sneaking in, not gonna be the easiest thing. It would really help. Someone with a bit more authority would at the very least be able to request an audience. Help us get the foot in the door.
I just chuckle. Not sure if that's that could most of the people here. I knew the royal guard was somewhat secure, but most of the people here are house men.
I know. But they are still under pretense. Can't just execute you, can they? It's not just
Not publicly, obviously, but
like I said. Getting me in the castle would let me at the very least sneak in.
can I roll wits because she did just 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I have to kill the queen.
What do you mean? She's learning to, hear you out.
And
Just don't be worried.
No.
I'm
Don't
the
be
most
worried.
and I'm maybe the most tolerant guy. Sarah may be one of the most tolerant knights on offer.
Well, I mean, if you want, Meg, I was just going to come out and ask her.
Okay, listen. Go ahead, ask her, Ira.
I don't think she'll
And-
tell you the truth. I will continue.
But you can give me a secure advantage with
And you're going to hand these missives that prove slavery is, or the slaving ring is happening in the alienage.
yes, and depending on her response, I'll decide if I have to kill her or not.
There it
Was
is.
that?
About what I expected.
Are you gonna burn that hit or not?
I will. There you go.
Ah, she's serious. She's like, listen, if I see a fucking hint of hesitation on her face, I'm just gonna kill her right there and there.
Sinfred, she knows that you're trusted by her father. She probably trusts you. Do you think that you could convince her that this is real?
Easily has a tough character to engage in this.
I'll say this, Sinfred. The gamble for you here is: do you think how it's like? Because you would have seen probably you would have seen a Nora, but most of your interactions are with Logain, and Logain would be against this. But you also know him and his daughter often butt heads on many things, as she is way more pragmatic than he is on a lot of issues.
The gamble is for Sinfred is Nora doesn't want to be Hal's bitch and we used against Hal. That's Sinfred's main internal logic. Yeah, he's aware of that, but
Honora might just go along with this out of like pragmatism. Like, well, Hal's doing this, we need his help. I don't really give a shit about the elves. Which there's no indication to your mind that Honora would be a supporter of elven rights or anything like that. Fuck off. There's no such thing.
oh yeah.
So
And
yeah,
listen,
listen, if you go to her with the say of convincing her that, hey, listen, we're building this huge power in the south. You want to be part of this?
The problem is the main voice that will that be convincing enough then for her not to use blood magic to kill her?
That is, in fact, the problem. Yes.
That's the delicate balance. I'm kind of like trying to strike here.
Hey, if you don't even try, she's just gonna fucking die.
yeah, you
also
can,
the-
So-
you can help. You can work this. This isn't impossible. Nara isn't an idiot
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, there is no other way. He'll say. I guess he will say. I'm sure the queen will listen to reason. I can guarantee you that.
then it shouldn't be a problem for you to. Not sure if you're able of keeping up, but you're welcome to try.
What do you say, Grunt? I might cut you off, or I didn't hear
She
you.
said like she like if he can sneak in alongside with her.
Yes, you'll nod. Listen, I may be old, but I'm still far more agile than old Logan. I've kept my youthful vigor.
Very well. And this
Are
is
you-
the plan.
Serana, if you want, you don't have to go this alone here. I can come with you.
Something happens to me, somebody needs to go back and warn Harper.
She doesn't look too happy, but she nods.
I'm sorry that besides the larger group will attract more attention, more points of failure.
It's true, but we are going to need a backup plan for those of us who are out here if this goes to shit.
Don't come back by tomorrow morning. Just to flee the city.
And leave everything to go through.
Well, at the very least, regroup Hartport and plan a next move, a different plan. I'm not sure how his negotiations are going in the south. Hopefully, by that point, there may be other options, other avenues. May lose one shipment, but I suppose saving some is still better than none.
Very well then. Sir Sinford, I expect you to protect Serana with her life. At the very least, if she doesn't make it out of there, you better be dead too.
That's nothing. I think we'll be fine. It's all right. Then let's head over to the Jarl's palace.
Yeah. With your authority, you'll be let through the gates. Head up to the castle itself, where you'll, of course, request a formal audience, and they'll inform you that they'll let the queen know and summon you when she has time. But it does let you through most of the outer defenses, so you can secure an advantage with the shadow as you'll try to sneak in.
I assume Infiltrator applies. Add +1 to traverse or hide or
Yes.
breach within an area. So I think that's the perfect thing. Secure advance with shadow. You said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I add trickster as well? Or can I not tap with that grunter? If not, I'll keep the +3.
No.
All right then. Yeah.
You're not. You are just. There's no bluffing your way into here.
Yeah. I thought maybe like occasionally
If
bluffing.
they
like
find
that.
you, they fucking like kill you or throw you in jail. if you're
Yes,
lucky.
yeah. There's no at this point. There's no bluffing. Yeah, in case the occasion turns something. Yeah, fair enough. The bluffing already happened. All right, I'm pressing the funny button.
Mess with the match incoming. They fucking both die. Yeah, listen. You're able to sneak through as you know your way around these halls and have to dodge several patrols for making your way as fucking Serana as an expert. You don't even fucking like you break off and then you like meet back up in the upper chambers. As well, you have an idea where she would be housed here. Follow proper protocol, and you have no idea that they would. As she kind of like looks at you and says, "Bit out of breath, old man."
Time will catch up to you too, young lady, eventually.
Well, I suppose she is here, right?
Should be here. I see no reason why she shouldn't be.
She like pulls out several like letters and hands them to you. There you go, evidence. Try and fuck me over on this, Sinfred. I'll make sure yours is a painful death.
Listen, rest assured, I feel the pain you feel for your people.
See if she has the same feeling as yours.
Yes, you'll open the door, yeah.
As listen, you subtly do it as she sort of glances from her as she's sitting at the desk as she glances at you, kind of wide-eyed for a moment, scared before like recognizing you. Says, "Can I help you with something? You look familiar."
And there's like no night in here, right? There.
No, no.
All right, I see you like quietly as you slip in. No, I don't recognize an old family friend. So you'll enter the room.
Says, "You are one of my father's men."
Sentry Redmond. Excuse your occasion. Usually I probably do a few more formalities, but right now I think
Says, "What is this about?"
I'm sorry, I was talking to someone.
All right, Grant. Schizo roleplay.
Oh,
Queen Honora and Serana.
I'm sorry, that was a very untactful BRB. I know.
Draws the blade, kills her, walks out. I don't have time for this bullshit. No, Mac, it's fine. Go take your time.
No, it's fine now. No, it's done. As I should say. Actually, I came here with something that might potentially fuck over Hal royally. Break his base on power a little.
You are aware
Loosen
of
the strip on his-
the fact that my father has left.
Yeah, I saw the fucking army march. Fucking 3,000 men, goddammit. That's a bit wide-eyed, but... But, well, I'm still here, and I do have some news and some potential stuff we can use to our advantage. She will put the letters on the table. Yeah. These are missives, I believe, from what's this fucking missive here? I think this might be a Tevinter Master actually, but yeah. Anyway, evidence for a slavery ring involving Tevinter mages under our house auspices.
Her friend over there. Glances at Serana.
Someone I met down south, a friend of someone. Let's say a rising star from the south.
Like, pushes the paper away and says, "I am well aware of what's happening in the alienage. At the very least, broad strokes of it. What do you want me to do about it?" Serana fucking grips the hilt of the blade.
As if you're Fordian disinformation, we can utilize this and not only discredit Al Hal, but stake the Templars on them. I don't think the Chantry will appreciate this.
No, they would not.
I don't think you appreciate being under House Fam here.
Certainly not. Problem is, I do this, I might as well be dead afterward. What safety guarantees do I have?
Something. The fucking clock to midnight. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. That's... We can keep you safe until this is not the only step against Sahal being taken right now. There's a force moving against him. We and well, our recent friends in the south can make sure to keep you alive until Al Hal will no longer be a threat.
An advantage. Rather, no, this would be a compel roll.
Let me check. Yes. Actually, no, I can't.
Well, listen, you can roll with heart and you can get a +1.
It's only a +2 in total, sadly. So
An argument. Not an argument heart, but an argument of...
listen, I don't think arguments from the heart will work on Anora.
No, absolutely. No,
This is why, listen, let's hope that. Listen.
fine. It's,
Listen,
you're all
guys.
messing with the match. This is pretty just actual blood mage. Fine.
She's fucking outplayed Serana. Nah.
I'm the one who actually invited the defender match.
I took some private tutoring lessons here actually. But all right, I'm hovering over the funny button. 3, 2, 1, rip! Oh my god!
There we go.
Yeah, Esther will continue. As I should not continue. You'll look for a response actually at this.
Yeah, you can take +1 momentum, and she'll say. There's quite a tall order, but trust you. Like takes the
Don't worry.
letters. I
I
will
won't let
make
anything
sure
happen.
the Chantry receives all the information they need. And I presume you will stay here as my bodyguard at the very least until this matter is resolved.
Sinful will nod. Aye. Don't worry, I won't. I'll make sure nothing will happen to Logan's girl.
Nod. General, I'll head back and inform the others of development. Take care, Your Highness. As she bows, walks away.
sad. Listen, let's hope she doesn't. Listen, we'll see about that. I'm not sure. God, that was listen.
Listen, Honora's gonna probably question you on how things are going down south.
Yeah, and listen, you'll speak with her and tell like clearly this guy is well connected and real up and comer. And considering the position where your father is in and stuff, it is really dark as look for Nora.
You will say, sounds like quite the ambitious lord.
Yes, he definitely is, but up until now he's been mostly successful. And, well, with the other two biggest force in the country beating each other up right now.
Ambition and competence, great threats, Sintred. Think he'll stop? He's achieved so much in so little time. He's creating an army that's loyal to him, that's willing to die for his cause. Meanwhile, we are being embroiled in a civil war, an emerging blight. My father still dreams that it is just Darkspawn incursion.
Civil nod. Yeah.
You think
And
after
the-
the fighting is over, all those elves are gonna lay down their weapons and go back home?
He'll obviously shake his head. Obviously not, but seeing as how things are going, with all Eamon and Logain throwing their men at each other.
Fortunately for us, my late husband's half-brother is still alive. All Eamon will do what he can to overthrow me and my father.
In this situation, I'm going to be honest. I think working with this guy is sure shit better than how.
He proposed me and Alistair marry. My father refused.
I can be a stubborn old bastard.
He did it because I don't want another. She like takes a deep breath and just kind of shakes her head.
You don't want another Merrick situation.
I think it was easy for me to watch Helen waste away and treat me the way he did.
That's a lot. I won't blame you for choosing to say fuck that.
Not.
Listen, if we... I understand things between you and your father have been a bit recently rough recently, but I'm sure he cares for you and well. I don't think either of us will force you into anything.
Yeah, again, you'll spend the rest of the day, more or less, kind of going through some recent events, catching her up. I'm not sure if there's anything you conceal from her.
Which part would be best to conceal from her?
Listen, she's a pragmatist. She wouldn't care about the mages, I'll be honest. Using mages in
Yeah.
battle, wonderful idea. Excellent.
I'm thinking like what would be like worth concealing, if anything. I'm thinking. Honestly, Sinfred doesn't know that much spicy stuff.
Just more or less what you've seen in the battle and how people behave
Yeah.
around there. You don't know
The
about
only-
I think you can mention the blood magic, but that's about it. I think that's the spiciest thing, I suppose.
Yeah, I might consider maybe the aggressive blood magic and the Templar ambush might be a bit too spicy, personally. I think that's the spiciest thing Sinfred
Yes.
saw, but the rest is like relatively pragmatic, and you should be in agreement with that.
Yeah, listen. Serana will be back more or less in the evening. So, fucking, she slams the door on her way in, shuts it behind her. Fucking
Serana.
sits down angrily,
What
grabs a
happened?
fucking casket and starts drinking from. Fucking bitch knew. Fucking knew all along.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
it makes sense.
of course it makes sense. I told this. You can't fucking do this without at the top at least having a fucking clue about it.
Fucking Ferelden's.
Yeah.
Which
Guess why? Guess what? And sit for long. I can only stomach so much fucking.
okay, what happened?
Well, just concerned about her safety. Want to help us, but guard her from big bad assassins. Probably why I shouldn't do anything about this in the first place. Convenience. Hate these.
But you told her, and you're here and alive. So, will she do it?
Just gonna use it to smirch the Arl's reputation and probably position herself in a nice savior-like state. Rescuer of the elves from the alienage. This is some fucking.
It is not. Listen, it is a bitter pill, I know. But as long as it means that no one was taken into slavery and then the lineage is safe and free, then we'll have to take it. The other option would mean more bloodshed for everyone. Hopefully that means the alienage would be outside of house them and this little, well, isolation they have too.
Here's the plan. Once Templars move in, hopefully they'll be able to keep things cleanly. Dahlia, I want you to stay here. Make sure the fucking elves knew who actually fucking helped them. It's Quinn, bitch. Sat around and did fucking
Gotcha.
nothing until it was convenient.
That can be easy enough. That can be done easily enough. What about you then?
That you are and says, what do you want to do? Gonna stay here and assist Dahlia?
You don't have to, Ira, if you have other plans and other things that you wish to see through.
This is what I was sent here to do. This is what I'm going to do. What else would I be doing right now?
Because I'm gonna go and which pirate, which captain did you manage to make a deal with?
Isabella of the Siren's Call, I believe.
Go get her, find others. I go on a little voyage. Like cracks her neck and stands up. These people, they think they can fuck with us. Fuck with them back.
Joanna, what are you planning?
Well, guess everyone deserves a bit of payback now.
If you wish for retribution, or at the very least, keep a cool head if you can.
And don't tell Sinfred. Probably try to kill you. I'm gonna hire a bunch of captains. I hear the coastline is quite vulnerable with all the darkspawn going. I think a lot of royal ships that will defend it. Normally, pirates will be hesitant to. War will eventually end. I think I can guarantee them that the next people in power not only not punish them, might keep them around, hire them permanently. Last I remember,
see.
these people are motivated by greed. In hard sell.
It would definitely be a gamble, and if it works out, it will be a big boon.
Queen wants a nice, comfortable life. I'll give her a fucking life.
Very well, then. Your heart seems set on this, Serana. Do be careful, but I have a feeling that I have to say that to your enemies more than anything else.
When they'll execute her, I'll stand there laughing at her. Ever ask? I'll just have to say, well, it just wasn't convenient at the time. She'll stand up, looks at you, Ira, and says, I disagree with what Hartpert is doing. This is the alternative. Fuck these. We'll turn to Idalia and says, also remember what I told you. Arrived here. That's a fucking promise.
Remember,
Full
I won't forget.
nod. Turn around and take her leave. If there's any last words between you two.
Between Ira and then Adalia?
Yes. Is there anything you want to say to each other?
Well, Adalia will just turn to Ira and with a bit of a smile says, I'm happy you decided to stay, I must confess.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't disagree with what Hartbert is doing. I disagreed with some of his methods.
I know. And still, at the very least, you stayed. You are putting yourself in a precarious position, Ira. I haven't forgotten that you are still a mage, and while back where we are from, back home, people are more accepting now, doesn't mean that you can't be put in danger here in the heart of Zimmerman. The Chantry is not too far off. And I believe even if you reveal yourself with good intentions, I understand that things may not work out for you either. So I appreciate this. I really do.
Take that gamble wherever I go. Hardly different.
It's true. It's what makes you stand out from people like, well, Queen Honor, who decided to think of her own safety first before the safety of her people. The people, I presume, in a more ideal world that most rulers are sworn to protect, elf, human, or otherwise.
Yeah, well, luckily I can recognize a greater threat. Can put my wounded ego about being lied to the side to do the right thing.
And that is a valuable skill. Something that a number of people do not have. So, as thanks, I'll try to make you something a little bit more of a elven special. Stomach the spices.
Go ahead.
I'm going to assume Serana also told us that Sinford isn't coming back.
I mean, yes.
Okay. Gotcha. So she just makes a nice little dinner for her and Ira, basically.